Ooh. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Happy Tuesday. Put my shades on, y'all. This sun is starting to be sunny. And I do not want to be out here squinching my eyes. Good morning, though, guys. Good morning. We're rolling. Good morning. I am Caramel Rell. We are out here rolling on our way to work, honey. Getting to the Monty. Thank y'all for being here. Good morning. Let's see. All right. Good morning and good morning and good morning. We are rolling. We are rolling. Thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you guys are up and out. You got your coffee and your tea, and you're getting where you need to be this morning. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I see y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, let me turn that down. It's cold. Good morning and good morning. Let's get into our show, guys. We got some great stuff to talk about. We got some tea to spill. We got some great topics for you guys this morning. I hope you guys are ready for that. Please do not forget to hit the like button to support the channel and keep us in the algorithm so that we can put out more great videos for you guys, okay? Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning. Good morning. I see y'all still coming in. Good morning. All right, let's get into it, honey. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment, okay? Yes, honey, fair use and entertainment mean it don't take none of this serious. It's just topics, okay? It's just topics and tea. Topics and tea, all right? Let's get into some celebrity news, because celebrity news is always first, all right? And hopefully you guys are caught up on all of our previous videos that we put out. Car Chronicles yesterday, and also we did have a pop-in, so please check those out, all right? And thank you guys for that. So Rihanna's baby daddy, ASap Rocky, you guys, his assault trial is underway, all right? For those of you who don't know, he did have a situation where he had a pow-pow. He was not supposed to have a pow-pow, and he is getting ready to go through his trial for that. You know, he and Rihanna do share 2 children, one of which is, well, both of their children are toddlers, so it could pull him away from being a father and helping Rihanna raise those children if he gets convicted and are locked up. So that's going to be sad, because the 2 of them, they look very happy together. They've been seen out and about with their kids. He's very much so a huge part of the kids' life in terms of helping Rihanna with these kids. So it's going to be sad to see him being pulled away from his kids if he's convicted for this crime. Okay. Now, ASap Rocky, like I said, the rapper, is currently on trial for 2 counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, you guys. Now, they said that the charges stem from a 2021 incident in West Hollywood, okay, where ASap Rocky is accused of firing a weapon, okay, at his former friend, Terrell Ephraim. ASap Rocky has denied all allegations in this particular case. And we're going to have to wait to see what happens with that. So apparently there's some type of video that they're saying is out with him in this damn pow-pow. So that might be damaging for him. Because y'all know videos don't lie, child. Because y'all know anywhere that you go now, you really can't go anywhere and do anything without some type of surveillance camera catching your ass. Like, you never know when there's a camera somewhere. It could be a doorbell cam. It could be a hidden camera somewhere. Like, you really can't go out nowadays and just be committing crimes now without somebody seeing it and or a camera at some point catching you. Okay, so from what I saw, there is some kind of video out there that shows him like coming around the corner, and he did have something that appeared to be a pow-pow in his hand. So how you gonna argue that out? I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna argue that with his case. I don't know how he's gonna get out of that, because like I said, from what I saw in video, it looked like you had that in your hand, okay? And why you going after your friend with one of them anyway? Sir, that was not smart. That was not a smart thing to do. So we got trolls already, child. Y'all already know what to do. 86 them hoes, okay? 86 some trolls. Thank y'all for being here. We about to 86 you though, okay? Yes, God, we are. You come up in here on that mess, and you out of here. 86 the trolls. All right. Thank y'all. Let's get into it. Now, word on the curb, child, from what the peoples is out here saying, is Scrappy and Erica Dixon are officially back together, and she is said to be allegedly expecting another child with Scrappy. That's what the word on the street out here is. Now, they were seen, the two of them were seen out at Usher's recent show. Y'all know Usher is back touring and all that again. He has a show. The two of them were seen canoodling and all booed up at Usher's show. Child, she was smiling, had their face all on each other's face and carrying on. She had on this little tight little black dress. Now, when she stood up, it looked like a little bump down there. And people were like, hold on, whoa, whoa. Did they have a buffet at the show? Did y'all go to Golden Corral before the show? Like, why is your stomach like this, girl, in this stress? Because y'all know Erica Dixon, child. I mean, she got some curves on or whatever. But ain't nobody know that she had no damn bump like that down there. Look like you literally just came from eating a good old buffet. About 12 pieces of chicken and about 2 scoops of mashed potatoes and some green beans and some collard greens on the side and maybe a bowl of squash or two with some macaroni and cheese and 2 cups of tea. That's what it gave. Y'all know when y'all be on that, when y'all be eating buffets and shit, that's how y'all be eating. Everything on the damn bar with about 4 of them damn yeast rolls on the side. That's what it gave, girl. That stomach was, I said, oh, what's going on? So the people are saying that she is allegedly expecting again from Scrappy. I hope not. That he better taking care of the ones he got with Bambi. That ain't even a flex right there, girl. Like, why do people go back to trash? If you know the nigga was a trash-ass individual when you was with him. You don't argue with him like it's season after season of you and Scrappy going back and forth where the nigga had to move in with you because he had no place else to stay and cheated on you with Shay and disrespected you with everybody else, including Bambi. Why would you go back to that? Like, are there not any other men in Atlanta or the surrounding areas that you could have gone back to? Like, the goal is to be fuck nigga free, not to free the fuck nigga. Like, what are we doing? I cannot. I'm saying it again. The goal is to be fuck nigga free, girl. Not out here freeing the fuck nigga. Let him go. Free him. Girl, let him go. Let somebody else find out. Don't you be out here doing it. Don't you be. And then your daughter, your oldest daughter with him is grown damn near. And then you got the twins, which they saying that the dude that she had the twins from is some dude that was married. I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm saying allegedly. Because they're saying that the little girls that she got, the dude that she had the baby from was supposed to be some dude that's supposed to be married or something. Girl, your pickings are just, I don't know. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But they were at Usher's show together, okay? Bambi, I know Bambi's all in her damn feelings because Bambi, child, even though she knows Scrappy ain't worth a damn either, she be still getting her feelings like hell. She was still arguing with Diamond when Diamond went. I was like, girl, just look at that as a blessing. Scrappy has nothing to offer you but some D. And it's broke D is that. Now, that's a little different if he got a little coin and he's giving you the D. But if he broke, who don't know, nobody know broke D. You can be a ain't-ish ass ninja. But if you got a little coin behind it, sometimes you can kind of turn your head a little bit and take it. And then don't fool with him no more. But you just broke. You ain't doing nothing but playing PlayStation all day. And you coming over bringing that same broke peen. Child, I can't, child. Go on back in there and play Madden, child, and leave me alone. Okay? Go on back in there and cut Madden on and leave me all the way alone. I don't want it. Unless you Big Meech or something. I don't know if I want that either. I told you I was scared of it. Child, that thing go all the way down to your knee. I don't know, baby. I gotta call Edna, honey, and see if they cover that shit. I don't know. Edna gonna say, abort mission, Caramel. No, ma'am. Don't you dare call us about Big Meech. No, we don't cover that. Nah, you ain't about to have my ass walking around here with no damn scoliosis. Trying to take one for the team. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Y'all done saw that thing go all the way down to your knee and you standing up. No. And then it's dragging the floor when you sit down. You're not about to rotate nothing over here. But let's move on. There's some soldiers out there that'll take it, though. Because I saw y'all in my chat. I said, look at you. It's some of y'all in my chat when I showed Big Meech over there. Y'all was like, girl, yeah. Girl, yeah, I can take all of that. I said, y'all some strong women out here. Y'all strong women out here, okay? Y'all can have it though. I ain't even going. I'm not fighting you over no big meat like that. No, no, we will not. I am not fighting over that. You can have that anaconda. Okay. My anaconda don't want none. No, we don't. Hell no. Fuck that. All right, anyway, let's move on. Next topic, girl. Next topic, honey. I saw an interview that I was looking at last night with Gabrielle Union, honey. Gabrielle Union, she is full of ish. She is a narc. I've come to the conclusion, I have diagnosed her as a narc. I am a narcologist, and I have diagnosed her as a narc. I can spot a narc when I see one. She have the same tendencies of Martell. Check this out. So Gabrielle Union says that she felt entitled to be unfaithful with her first husband, okay? Now, before she was married to Dwayne Wade, okay? She was married to this other guy who played sports as well. So check it out. She says that her relationship before Dwayne Wade never should have happened, okay? Now, Gabrielle goes on to say that she made more than a few mistakes in her first marriage to Chris Howard. That's who she was married to. He was a former running back, okay, for the Jacksonville Jaguars, okay? That's who she was married to. Now, they dated for 2 years before they got married. They got married in 2001, and they wound up getting divorced in 2006 after only 5 years of being married, okay? Follow me. Follow me. I said, this girl is a whole damn narc. All right, so Gabrielle speaks on infidelity in her past marriage, all right? And she says that after finding out that her ex-husband was cheating, that she started stepping out to do the same thing to him as well, to start cheating. So he was out cheating, so she was like, oh, you can play this game. I'm going out here and find me somebody to do the same thing. Now, I do not condone cheating in any way, shape, or form, and I ain't telling nobody to go out there and do it, because a lot of people do go out there and be on their get-backs, and you're only making the situation worse. Why you just don't leave? If you're not happy and the person continues to cheat on you, just leave. You ain't got to go cheat. You can just be free to do what you want to do. I don't understand why people do that. But anyway, now she says that neither of them felt that the marriage should get in the way of them dating other people. So now you are completely just ignoring the whole sanctity of marriage and why you guys took vows, because the other wants to be out here on host roll and doing what they want to do. And now you want to justify your BS because they're doing what they're doing, when the both of you should not be together anyway if it's not working out. It's giving that you guys were unequally yoked and you were staying together maybe for monetary reasons, because if he was a running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm pretty sure he was making a coin, and she also was making a coin as well, because y'all know she's been acting since forever. So she was making a bag. He was making a bag. They didn't want their lifestyle to change, and they were enjoying doing what they were doing. Do I agree with people cheating in a marriage? I don't. I don't agree with people cheating in a relationship. Like, that's a deal breaker for me. I don't want to be with somebody who feel like they need to be with somebody else. I don't share. I don't share my food. I don't share my man. I don't share my clothes. I don't share my shoes. I just don't like to share. I'm sorry. I don't like to share. Especially a man. I'm not doing that. I ain't got to. You see all that? You see it? You see it? We ain't got to share no damn man. You see it? Shit. They have anybody. Anywho, child. It ain't about me. Anyway, so Gabrielle Union says that she was the breadwinner in her first marriage, which she felt it made it okay for her to step out. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, narc. No, ma'am, Miss Narc. I don't give a hot damn how much money you make. That does not give you the reason to feel like you can go out and step out and cheat on anyone. See, that's Martell thought with Mel. I'm the man of the house. He felt like he was breadwinner. How you breadwinner with no bread? Go off. All right. There's that narc vibe though, okay? She says that it gave her special privileges because she earned more than her first husband, all right? Gabrielle said, I was paying all the bills and doing pretty much everything, so I was entitled. She said that her net worth was $40 million. His is currently $3 million. So her current net worth is $40 million right now. His current net worth now is $3 million. Of course, she is married to Dwayne Wade. You guys remember I told y'all about the interview where Dwayne Wade said that they split bills. that Gabrielle has to pay certain bills in the house, and then he pays certain bills as well because she is an actress. She does make money. He also takes care of several people in his family. So the expectation is that she pays certain bills and that she has to pay certain bills in the house, okay? Like if he paid the mortgage, she got to pay all the utilities. I mean, and I feel like if you married, you work it out in the way that you feel works best for you and the other person, okay? Some men want to pay all the bills, like T.I. and Tiny. T.I. says that Tiny is not allowed to pay, and I don't like when you put allowed in front of something when you're attaching me to it. Don't say allowed, because I'm grown. I'm allowed to do the fuck I want to do. But T.I. says that Tiny is not allowed to pay any bills in the house. He pay them all, which then you got to be careful with that. That's a great thing, because then that kind of lets you kind of be able to sit on a little money or two. But you have to be careful with that, because then you get under that whole control atmosphere with the man to where he feels like, well, I'm paying all the bills, then it kind of goes where I want to go. And they too have infidelities in their marriage. He's cheated on her numerous times. But then he likes to throw up in her face, because there's a video out there where he likes to throw up in her face what he's done for her. I bought you this. I put you in this lifestyle. I. Nigga, it ain't no I. It's we when we're married. Thank you for the Gucci bag. Thank you for the Louis Vuitton bag. Thank you for the expensive trips and the Gucci stuff. And thank you for the new ride outside in the garage. But that don't give you the reason to feel like you could tell me what to do and run out and cheat and have multiple women and embarrass the hell out of me when you feel like it because you pay bills. You got to watch that, lady. It's a fine line. It's a fine line between love and control when you put your situation to say, okay, yeah, you want to be a kept woman? Fine. But understand, it's going to be some stuff that come with it when you allow a man to have that much control like that, because then they feel like they can do what they want to do and you have no say-so because they pay bills. And that's what Gabrielle was trying to say in this interview. I was the breadwinner. I won't go stop going out and do what I want to do, because I was making sure the mortgage was paid, the lights was on, the gas was on, etc. There was groceries in the kitchen. Boom. I ain't got to tell you shit. I'm going to do what I want to do because I'm the breadwinner. No. Since when does that make it right? Anybody in that situation? Put a one if you've ever been in that situation where you've been married and or in a relationship with someone who wanted to take on all of the bulk of the bills and you didn't have to pay anything, but then you started noticing some patterns of control and that didn't sit well with you. Yeah, that freed up your money, but then you reduced to being a child in the process. I'm not going to live like that. I would never allow anybody to do it anyway. I wouldn't allow it. My husband could pay all the bills in our house. I don't allow it because I was raised old school to be a helpmeet. I enjoy paying bills. I feel like I'm contributing. Hell, I could pay all the bills if I wanted to. He wouldn't allow it because, first of all, I'm your wife. You're my husband. You live there. It's just an understanding. That's just how we were raised. That's just our arrangement. We pay bills together. We make sure we help meet together. That's just how it works. I enjoy making my own money, as I've done since forever. Since I was a teenager. I've been working since I was a teenager, earning my own money. And it's taught me to be independent and not to rely on anyone. And if and when a situation don't work out, I'm okay. I can still carry on with the same lifestyle that I had prior to knowing you, because I've conditioned myself and put myself in that mindset and in that way of not having to rely on you and what you bring to the table. And that's how women have to look at it. Because you have men out there that feel like they can really control you because of what they do for you and bring into the relationship, and that's not cool. It should be a balance. It should be a balance. It really should. I'm not trying to tell nobody that your arrangement at home is wrong. I'm not telling anyone that, because like I said, you guys work it out in the way that you feel works best for you. But understand, eventually it's going to be a problem because men like to be the ruler, and they should be. You the head of the house, but you're not my daddy. Kelly Price said, "You're not my daddy, you my man." That's a song. You're not my daddy, you my man. It's a fine line there. You don't tell me shit, you suggest. And then I'll let you know when I let it swirl in my head how I feel about it. And if I say no, respect that. Period. That's the only way that's gonna go. That's the only way that's gonna go. But Gabrielle goes on to speak on, like I said, infidelity in her past marriage. And She says that after finding out, like I said, her husband was cheating, that made her feel like she could step out. I don't agree with that. I just think you should get a damn divorce. What you stand for? Shit. What you stand for? There's too many diseases out there. There's too much you can catch out there. Being out there like that, then the other person catch feelings, and then what? Ciao, bye. All right, so let's get into some Married to Medicine news. Now, we did watch the new Married to Medicine trailer that is coming back. Married to Medicine will be back November the 24th. I will be watching because I've been watching all seasons, all right? All 10 seasons prior. This will be season 11 coming up. Now, I got some Married to Medicine tea that we're going to talk about here. All right? Yes, God, the show is going to be great. I already told you guys. I showed y'all last night in case y'all did not watch. It's going to be giving, Contessa is back. Contessa is back. She will be fighting with Heavenly, okay, this season again, because y'all know they were fighting before she left. So she will be fighting again with Heavenly. Phaedra is on there. Now, you guys remember seeing Phaedra when they went on the couples trip, or rather the cast trip on the actual trailer. Phaedra was sitting in between the legs of a guy. Now, she didn't bring no man on, well, she didn't bring no man on the show. It's supposed to be a doctor guy that she was allegedly dating, which he never came on the show. And people like, okay, Phaedra, you showed in the promo that you had this guy that's supposed to be a doctor that you were dating. They wouldn't show his face. They put a thing over his face. But then while you're filming, like, we never saw this person. You never talked about him. He decided that he didn't want to film with you. Then you came out and said, oh, we're not together anymore. That was quick. Now, in the trailer for the new season of Married to Medicine, the guy that Phaedra is sitting between his legs, check it out, and all hugged up and booed up with, is Apollo's best friend. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Phaedra, what the hell? Out of all the men in Atlanta you could have been with, why Apollo's friend? Did you guys notice whenever they showed Phaedra sitting down between this guy's legs, like that was her man? And then they showed Shireen, which is Apollo's wife, and Apollo walking up to where the other couples were on this particular couples trip / cast trip. Phaedra looked like, oh my God. She had a very shocked look on her face when Apollo and his wife walked up. The reason for that look was because that is Apollo's best friend. So you done called him and asked him to film with you like he your man, or maybe they've been messing around behind the scenes. I'm saying allegedly, because I wasn't in the room. But you done had this man, now you supposed to have somebody else filming with you. You supposed to date somebody else. But you done got Apollo's friend, his best friend, who your children also know and call uncle. That's just how close this guy is to their circle. Okay? Her boys call this same guy uncle. But you done asked this man to be on the show as your man, knowing that's Apollo's best friend. Now you wonder why Shireen done damn near tore your wig off on this trip. That kind of made things escalate because Shireen also knows who this guy is as well. So it was surprising when they walked up, because Phaedra did not know that Apollo and Shireen were coming on the trip. Did y'all know that? Phaedra did not know Apollo and his new wife Shireen were coming on the cast trip. Invited them with her sneaky ass. Heavily invited Apollo and his new wife to come on this trip. And I think she might have known because all of them were bringing somebody. So it was like a couple's getaway. So I think Heavenly may have known prior that Phaedra, because y'all know when you call, hey girl, we going on this couple's trip, girl, who you bringing? You bringing somebody? Or you coming? And if you're coming, who you bringing? So I feel like Heavenly and her messy ass done up and called Apollo to say, hey, you and your wife come on this trip, knowing you done had a conversation with Phaedra, and Phaedra done told you, yeah, I'm coming and I'm bringing so and so and so. So you were being sneaky and you were being messy and starting some shit because Apollo's new wife, Shireen, was about to fight Phaedra on that trip. That was kind of fight. She almost threw hands at Phaedra. That's why Phaedra not on Married to Medicine no more. She took her ass back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. What kind of shit is that? And what kind of friend are you, Apollo's friend? They said they've been friends for years, and you done went over here and brought this man on the show for a storyline, sitting between his legs like that's your man, and Apollo and his wife done walked up on your ass. And she's sitting there like, she said, That was her expression. I said, what's she looking like that for? You done seen Apollo before. You done saw Shireen before. Why are you so surprised to see the two of them walking up? Crazy. That was Apollo's best friend. Go back and look at the trailer. Nice looking guy. Nice looking guy. That's Apollo's best friend. For years they've been friends. And Phaedra done asked this man to be on the show as her man. And you sitting your ass up there. And you don't introduce him to the group as your man. And that's who your kids call Uncle, girl. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, girl. I said, out of all the men you could have been with, girl, Phaedra, you hang around in circles. You always out and about in different events and stuff like that. You are out in the social circles of Atlanta and everywhere else. You be in LA, you be in Atlanta. So I'm pretty sure you could have found a man, or you could have paid somebody to be on the show. I mean, hell, can you do it? Can you done this for seasons after season? Look at Walter. Walter was never her man. She paid Walter to come on the show and be her man. Even though she got exposed. Even though he didn't do a good job. Because you could tell he could not stand Kenya's ass. He just wanted that check. You could have paid somebody to be on there. Why him? Why this guy of all people is my question. Now you done got in a situation where Apollo's wife done tore your damn head off. Because y'all got into a huge argument. So it was almost 2 fights, as you guys can see. It was almost 2 fights on that particular trip where Dr. G and Quad's boyfriend, okay, almost threw hands, and Dr. G won't backing down. I was like, don't get it twisted with the salt and pepper beard down here, baby, because he looked like he was ready to throw them bows. Don't get it twisted. Which that, like I told you guys, and I told y'all that before the trailer came out, that is why Quad's boyfriend was not going to be on the show anymore. And I'm finding out that Bravo ran some type of background check on Quad's boyfriend and told him he was not allowed to film any more scenes until his background came out. And from what I'm hearing, that his background did not come back until the very end of taping. So he was not allowed to be back on the show, period, because he bucked up on one of the primary cast members, which is Dr. G. All right? You can't do that. They don't have no violence on the set like that. No. Absolutely not. He was not standing down. So that's the tea on that. Phaedra with your lying ass out here messing with your ex-husband's best friend, girl. Ooh, somebody say I don't blame Phaedra. Phaedra, honey. Then she go, but see, this my thing. This my thing. Y'all can see it on the show. Phaedra, you be giving me fake vibes, because if you buck like that, you said none of what you were going to say in front of Shireen, because Shireen, she look like one of them chicks that will fight your ass. You've been having problems with Shireen ever since you found out that she was going to see Apollo when he was locked up. Okay. My thing is, Phaedra, you didn't have any of that energy when you found out, or when you were supposed to be confronting Shireen. You didn't say none of that, but you did go into another room and was talking to somebody else about, they don't know me. They know I don't play like that. Well, did you tell the person that you were supposed to be fighting with that you don't play like that? See, that's my problem. If you got that much mouth, you need to talk to the person that's getting ready to tear your damn bangs out. What you telling her for? She ain't in it. Tell the other person that they you know what I'm saying? Weird. Weird. But that's what it's giving. So Married to Medicine season 11 is going to be hype. All right. It's going to be hype. They are turning up the notch over there on season 11 of Married to Medicine. So that's the tea for you guys. All right. Let's move on. Biggie's mother, okay, rapper Biggie Smalls' mother, Miss Voletta Wallace, honey, is upset. And she has expressed her feelings after Diddy's arrest, okay, about her son. She is still mad about how her son was treated by Diddy, and she's expressing that, okay. And she also said that she wanted to slap the living daylights out of him, and when she see him, she gonna slap. That's what she said. I ain't say it. Miss Voletta Wallace, Biggie's mama, said that if and when she sees Diddy, that she gonna slap the living daylights out of him for how he's done her son, and for how he's done her, because he owes her money. Everything that Biggie left behind was supposed to go to his mother, and she is owed millions of dollars from residuals and record sales and other things that was supposed to be given to Biggie. Diddy's kept those things, and of course probably gave it to his mama, because that's where all the residuals from all of his artists go, to his mama. Okay, yeah, her. All right, so Biggie Smalls' mother, Voletta Wallace, okay, speaks on Diddy's arrest, saying that I knew it. I knew he was that person, okay, from all the charges that he has. Miss Voletta Wallace says that she didn't appreciate how Diddy treated Biggie's legacy after he passed away, so much so that she was relieved that Biggie never got to see the real Diddy. Well, I think that he did get to see the real Diddy because he was trying to leave Bad Boy prior to his death, which is why they're saying he wound up unalived in the first place. He was going to another label. He had already been offered and given, rather, a check. Gene Deal already talked about that in an interview. He says that Biggie showed him the check that was offered to him through another record label who was signing him on to come over to be a ghostwriter as well as an artist. And when Diddy found out, that is when he hashed his plan together to have Biggie taken out, to say that Biggie was not being loyal to him after he got him off the streets and signed him on to Bad Boy to help him make money and become who he was out of, you know, being in the hood, rather. So Diddy felt that Biggie was not being loyal to him and was turning his back and betraying him. So that is why. Now, I told you guys that Gene Deal also said in an interview that he was offered $16,000 by Diddy to take out Biggie, but he said no. He said, that's my boy. Hell no, I ain't doing that. So Gene Deal also mentions that in LA, during the time of the pow-powing, that he already knew it was a setup. He said you could tell how everything kind of unfolded, that it was set up to where Biggie was taken out, and that Diddy knew about it because when it was time for the pow-pow situation to happen, that Diddy let his seat all the way back to make sure that none of the pow-pows hit him. That sounded like you knew something to me, because how you just riding and in that moment you just say, I'm gonna let my seat back, and next thing you know is how you know? How you know? How you know? That something like that is getting ready to happen when somebody gonna drive up and just let off. You done let your seat back to make sure you ain't get hit at all. This is what Miss Voletta Wallace is saying. She said, I knew it. I knew that nigga was like that. So rap artist Mark Curry, who hung around them, who also wrote a bunch of hits as well for Bad Boy, says that Biggie was actually broke after signing to Bad Boy, which made him strike a deal with another label to get away from Diddy. He says that during the time that, right before he passed, that Diddy and Biggie were not in a good space. They were not in a good space. That's my boy. Well, all these award shows that he doing, Diddy Bop, every step I take, got Faith up there singing. You weren't in a good space with Biggie prior to his death. You were not. But you did monetize from his death. He made a lot of money off Biggie being gone. Y'all know how they say a lot of these artists, like Michael Jackson, is worth more unalive than alive? How he looked at it. And it's sick because you were telling the world, like, that's my brother. Biggie made a lot of money for Bad Boy. He was the main artist really on there, other than other artists like Craig Mack, these other artists that came through there. Biggie was one of his biggest selling artists on Bad Boy Records. But Biggie was tired other artists because he was working with 112 and he was not getting all of his cut that he was promised. Diddy was taking his money, so he decided, hey, I'm leaving. So the embarrassment of him walking away from Bad Boy would have been a slap in Diddy's face to the entire world, because it would have exposed the fact that, one, Diddy and Biggie were not on good terms. Like, why is your main artist who you telling the world that you love, that's your brother, why he leaving Bad Boy? Why is he leaving? Because it would have uncovered the truth that Diddy owed him money. Like, he owed all of his artists. He did the same thing to Mary J. Blige. That is why Mary didn't fool with him for a while. Because of discrepancy. Now look at where Diddy is. Look at where Diddy is. Crazy. Crazy. So Miss Voletta Wallace goes on to say that she is mad that Diddy used Biggie's name excessively to profit off of him instead of genuinely honoring his legacy. And she feels that Diddy still owes her more money from her son's albums and sales. Okay? That Diddy's profited off from Biggie's death. That was already back in the 90s. We're in 2024. You know that that lady is owed millions of dollars. There was a whole album that was released after Biggie's death. So why didn't his mother get the money from that album? Why? Why did he not get, why did she, Miss Voletta Wallace? She didn't have but one child. Why did she not get the record sales and the residuals from Biggie's his music is still selling to this day. Put on One More Chance on the radio and see is that not still a bop. Shit, I'll pull my car over right now and put this bitch in park. And put it on. That song is still hitting. All of his songs from his album, from the Ready to Die album, hits. Hit after hit like no skips. Why this woman ain't getting no money from her son's stuff? Hello? Now, she did say that she told Biggie not to trust Diddy. She said, when my son was alive, I told Biggie, do not trust Diddy. She saw something in Diddy that other people did not see. Some people have that X-ray vision. Maybe God told her. I don't know. She said she told Biggie when he was alive, don't trust him. And she also told him not to go to LA because she had a bad feeling that something was going to happen. But Diddy was so insistent upon him going to some stupid ass party out there. And this was when the whole East Coast, West Coast thing was at an all-time high. It was a mess. They were fighting. Threats were being made back and forth. But Diddy had already set up this plan knowing that Biggie was getting ready to leave Bad Boy, and that was his way of trying to cover it up to make it look like it was like a drive-by situation when really it was already allegedly set up to be that way, knowing that Biggie was going to be leaving Bad Boy. He didn't want him to leave. He was making a lot of money off Biggie. A lot of money. He made a lot of money off Biggie. Now, Miss Voletta goes on to say that she don't see it for Little Kim either. She don't call that Little Kim. I said, damn. She said she don't see it for Little Kim either, who was recently seen wearing one of Biggie's mink coats that should have went to her. All of his stuff should have gone to her. So she says that during the time that Biggie passed away, Little Kim had some of his stuff. So she said that she saw her in a recent mink coat that belonged to Biggie. Some of his chains that Biggie also owned, that Kim is still holding on to those. And even one of Biggie's houses that Little Kim still has possession of, which should have gone to his mother. So she feels that Little Kim has taken things from her that should have gone to her because that's her son's possessions. So Miss Voletta Wallace also goes on to say that she felt that Kim kind of violated that. And at one point she saw Kim as like a friend, but then she started seeing some traits of Kim taking things too. Like, you didn't respect her as his mom. What you doing with Biggie house that go to his mama? Everything that he left behind goes to him and his children. So again, Miss Voletta Wallace says that if and when she ever sees Diddy, that she's going to slap the living daylights out of him for how she has had to live without her son. And she blames him for Biggie not being here anymore. And I blame his ass as well. A lot of people ain't here no more as a result. A lot of people. Kim Porter ain't here. We getting ready to get into that. I'm about to blow y'all damn bangs back with this news right here. Baby, can you please drive? Oh, thank you. You be out here driving, child, like they in a funeral. Ooh, child. Alright. Yeah, I'm about to blow y'all bangs back with this news. Let me get to it. Ooh, child. Y'all enjoying these topics this morning? Are y'all enjoying these topics? Where's my Jamie Foxx news, child? Hold on. I was talking about something about Jamie Foxx. I had something to talk about with Jamie Foxx. While we were talking about Jamie Foxx, you guys, we get ready to talk about Jamie Foxx. It said and alleged that that Diddy had something to do with Jamie Foxx's coma. Did y'all know that? They were saying that he really wasn't in a coma. That it had something to do with Diddy. And having something injected into him, and two other people came forward to talk about it. Did I not put my notes in here? Okay, yeah. I got it. I thought I left the shit at home. Oh, let's get into it. All right, so people are coming forward to talk about their experiences with Diddy and his wild parties. Check this out, okay? Jamie is said to allegedly have spoken to the feds, you guys, saying that Diddy poisoned him with GHB, causing him to slip into a medical condition. Now, y'all remember back in April 2023, everybody heard that Jamie Foxx may not make it, that something happened to him medically to where he passed out on the set or something like that. Lies. Okay? Allegedly. I'm about to get into it. Now, a celebrity bodyguard by the name of Choke No Joke, you guys may have heard him, also claims that Diddy, okay, that Diddy and his security allegedly assaulted Jamie Foxx, okay, causing him to have to be hospitalized. All right, check this out. Now, they're saying in an interview with Cam Capone News, it says that a celebrity bodyguard named Big Homie CC made some bold accusations, okay, against Diddy, and alleging that Diddy poisoned Jamie Foxx, which is why he was hospitalized for so long. Jamie Foxx almost passed away. If y'all saw him when he did his first speech on the stage, where he said he thanked God for being here, he almost was not here. People were saying he was in a coma. He was fighting some very serious stuff. He was almost out of here. And they're saying that Diddy had something to do with it. Now, they're saying that Big Homie CC says that he knows for a fact that Diddy gave Jamie Foxx something lethal, and that Jamie reported Diddy to the FBI as a result. And, of course, Diddy sent his people after him. So Jamie's been scared to speak out about this because he didn't know if somebody else was going to be coming after him for cooperating with the feds. But look how God worked. Look where Diddy is right now. Look what Diddy is right now. So now Jamie Foxx is actually speaking out after knowing that Diddy is finally tucked away in jail. Now, they said, of course, you guys know that they said that in April of 2023 that Jamie Foxx was in some type of coma, and it was said that it was really due to some foul play versus the actual stroke that they said that he had. That's what they told the media. But it says something was inserted into him, or, you know, injected into him after he was assaulted, allegedly. Now, this says that Big Homie also says that he too, check this out, that he too had been given something on 3 occasions that tested positive for cyanide. Fooling with Diddy. Said that Diddy, he had some type of beef with some of Diddy's homies, and that they cornered him, that somebody injected 3 times into him. And he said when he went to the hospital and they ran tests on him, it came back that cyanide was in his system. How the fuck you get cyanide in your system? Now, he says that he developed, check this out, pneumonia. Who that sound like? Pneumonia. Then we talk about Kim Porter passing away from pneumonia. Kim Porter talked about this book that everybody said they don't believe. Kim Porter said she had 3 boyfriends that she tried to date when Diddy would not allow her to be with other men. She says all 3 of her boyfriends passed away from pneumonia. Y'all remember that? Kim said she had 3 boyfriends she tried to date. They passed away from pneumonia. Kim's best friend, who was also friends with Kamora Lee Simmons, they found her in her apartment because she was getting ready to write a book. They said they never found out what she passed away for. Kim Porter had 2 people who did her autopsy. The first guy that did her autopsy, he had an accident where they say he drove off of a cliff. They did not want the truth to come out about what really was going on with her. They wanted it to be just to say that she died of maybe like pneumonia, you know, like natural causes or some shit. But it was already said that Kim Porter was healthy as a horse prior to her death. Even Al B. Sure came out and said he had just spoke to her days prior. She was fine. But it wasn't until Kim, and if you guys remember, I read it to you. It wasn't until Kim told him that I'm getting ready to expose you. I have these tapes of you being with Usher, Justin Bieber, and Lil Bow Wow, and doing other things in the industry. I got the tapes, and I'm getting ready to expose you. All of a sudden now, she's got pneumonia. This man said that he was attacked by some of Diddy's guys, and that something was inserted into him, and he had to be rushed to the hospital, and they ran these tests and found cyanide in his system. And he says that he developed pneumonia as a result of other health conditions as well. Because y'all know, cyanide, I looked it up, it breaks your body down. It did the same thing to Kim. She lay right there and passed away. Now, you guys remember when I told you there were drippings of blood in Kim's bathroom and also on her pillow when they found her. Y'all hear me? Kim Porter, they said was blood drippings in her bathroom. So that means something was inserted into you. Something was inserted into you, and there were drippings on your pillow. So somebody came in there, had to. and something was inserted. Now, people tried to say the Jaguar Wright was crazy when she said that somebody put something in her nasal stuff. It could have been there as well. Because who was the first person to show up on the scene whenever Kim Porter was announced that she passed away or that she was gone? Diddy. I showed y'all the video. He was standing out there looking all sad, like, oh my God, what happened, what happened, what happened? How you get there so fast? Because you don't live near her. You live near her. How you get there first? How did you get there first? What were you doing? You supposed to have the kids. Diddy was supposed to have Kim Porter's kids. So how you get there first and how you know to get there when you got there? Standing out there looking all sad. I'm just saying. The second doctor that did Kim Porter's autopsy, he ain't here no more either. Now, I know her family is requesting that she has another, that they look into her death. And also, Al B. Sure has asked that Kim Porter's death is looked into because it sounds suspicious. So could it be that allegedly Diddy was trying to get rid of any and everyone that would know something and that could be investigated? So that he could get away with maybe what happened to Kim? Because what's the chances of 3 boyfriends that Kim Porter had pass away from pneumonia? She passed away from pneumonia. What are the chances of that? That's weird. Now, it says that Jamie Foxx refuses to go into detail, but other celebrities close to Jamie Foxx have spoken out, revealing what really happened. So he didn't really have like a stroke. It wasn't that. This man was fighting for his life, for they're saying whatever was inserted into him. He could have been gone too had he not gotten the help that he needed. And y'all know he was in rehab for like months. For months. Like I said, when they showed him on stage, when he got up there for the very first time, when he got back out of the hospital, he got up there, he was singing the song No Weapon. He was like, thank you, God, I'm still here. I almost didn't make it. Like, I was like, oh my God. Can y'all please get the troll out of here? I already knew it was gonna be a troll. When we start talking about certain topics, we get trolls in here. All right. Let's 86 the troll, please. Okay. All right. So let's get into this last topic, then we're gonna get out of here. Let's get into the last topic. All right, so Carlos King says on his Messy Monday that a female at the reunion, okay, on the stage, wound up checking him. Y'all know Carlos don't like to be checked. He don't like nobody telling him nothing. All right. I think the person was Melody. And why I say that is because Melody has already expressed on her TikTok live that how can you, a person who's supposed to be my boss, you remember when Mel said, how you supposed to be my boss, but then you this messy and you sitting up and allowing people to talk about people that you employ. She was talking about Dr. Heavenly. She was checking Carlos for allowing Heavenly to speak negatively about her. Okay. Carlos felt a way about it because he indirectly said some shit about it. So he knew. I feel like Melody was the person who checked him at the reunion. We won't know that yet unless something gets leaked. But Carlos did talk about the reunion and how well it went. He says, but somebody did decide to check me. A female at the reunion decided to check me. Well, you should be checked because you are doing some shit you shouldn't be doing. Like, why you got Dr. Heavily up there talking mess about Mel and saying things and you sit there and laugh and make all these stupid ass faces? Melody is the reason your show is still on the damn air. If it wasn't for her, nobody would be watching. Nobody want to see the Scotts. Nobody don't care about none of them. Okay. It's weird. So Carlos, like I said, of course, we know he does not respect Melody. And he allows the cast to act, this particular season, allowed the cast to bully her and comfort her and also use her fan base as their storylines. And I didn't think that was cool. I did not think that was cool. He allowed that. But then you sit up and tell other people to stop bullying the other cast on the show. Like when it comes to the Scotts, oh, you guys bully them. You guys try to stop their business. You guys try to da-da-da-da. But you sat back and allowed the Scotts and everybody else storm. Everybody else was, every time you turn around, the millimeters this, the millimeters that this season. I got so tired of hearing about that. You never addressed that, Carlos. But then you sit up and take up for Martell and the Scotts and everybody else. And you don't want anybody to say nothing about them or their businesses. But Melody, when it comes to her and her businesses, it's like open season. Why is that? Why is that? That is crazy. Who is Tom? Please get rid of Tom. Tom. Yeah. You're out of there, Tom. What, do I have any mods in here? Do I have any mods in here? All right. Yeah, we done 86 you, Tom. All right. with an 86U. All right, so let's get into the next thing. Stormy, as you guys know, was on Carlos King's show. All right, Reality with the King, or whatever that bullshit is over there. Stormy says that she used to be Team Sunny, but she's not Team Sunny anymore after learning that Sunny said something about her, okay, to Destiny. Now, how did she know that? Because Destiny went back and told her, being messy. Now, my thing is this, Destiny, you didn't even like Sunny. Everybody tried to get you and Sunny to be friends, Stormy to be friends. Everybody tried to get you and Stormy to be friends. You were very adamant about the fact you didn't want to be friends with her. You ain't see it for her. Hell, you wanted to fight her. You picked up a chair and was getting ready to hit this girl at Galentine's. Okay? Yeah, Tom, I got Tom up out of here, baby. Tom, how you hating them from the outside the club when you can't even get in? Ain't that what Chris Brown said? I warned your ass. Again, how you hating from the outside the club when you can't even get in, Tom? But let's get on back to it. So Carlos says that Destiny says that Moses would tell her that he could not come to film with her on Love and Marriage Huntsville because he was too busy, which is why he would not show up on scenes with her during the time that she said he was her man. You mean when you were sharing a man? Because he already told you he had somebody. So Destiny says that you remember the reunion, she said he had on an ankle monitor so he couldn't be there. But then you told Carlos done blasted you and then pretty much made a liar out of you. You said that Moses, you told Carlos that Moses could not film with you because he was too busy, meaning like working. All these businesses and stuff that he had, he was too busy. But you told Carlos at the reunion he couldn't come because he had an ankle monitor on because of some legal stuff he was dealing with. So, who you said, Paul? Let's get Paul out. Tom was trolling too. Let's go ahead to 86 Paul. Where my mom's at this morning? Anyway, child. So Carlos done blasted Destiny and done made Destiny out of a liar right there, okay? So Carlos says that he tried getting Moses to film during the time that he and Destiny were allegedly dating, but he would not show up on camera. He didn't want to show up. He didn't want to film with Destiny, probably because he was already dating someone. Like, he didn't want to be seen on camera booed up with Destiny if he had a main chick. If he's seeing you on the side, of course he's not going to show up on camera and be like, yeah, we're dating, right? Like, he ain't going to do that. Weird. So Carlos goes on to say, Carlos asks Stormy, says that why is Sunny so adamant about the relationship timeline with Moses? Says that were they actually sticking to some type of script that the two of them kind of sat down and said they were going to deal with, okay, or go by to be on the show. So then Stormy responded by saying that the math wasn't mathing with their script, meaning that they were lying about their life and about their timeline in terms of when they got together. How do you know that? Because Destiny told you that. So now you're sitting up doing interviews based on hearsay. I think Queen Sheba might have went live, and I think they might have gone over there. It's okay, though. Okay, we're going to still get through the show. It's all right, because I know Linda Moss for everybody. So Linda is going to be... Linda's going to probably be over there, and it's okay. I'm not mad. All right, so Carlos then goes on to say that what do you know about Sunny and Destiny before this particular season, and how were they? So Stormy responded by saying that Destiny was Team Sunny, okay, but says that they were really close. But how would you know? My thing is you didn't have really no interaction with Sunny like that. Stormy, it's weird. It says that Destiny wasn't, It says that Destiny pretty much was close to Sunny and that was her girl. But then Sunny betrayed her whenever she got with Moses. Y'all know that whole thing. So Stormy, my thing is, Stormy, why are you doing an interview versus talking about you and your businesses? Why are you talking about Sunny and Moses and Destiny? Like, why is that the topic of your interview with Carlos? Okay. Thank y'all for being in the chat. I see them. All right. We about done, though. All right. So Stormy says that Destiny and Sunny was so close that Sunny would talk to Destiny about her, being that she was a cast member. So she's saying now that Destiny have told her a lot of conversations that were had about Stormy to Destiny, meaning that Sunny was talking junk about Stormy to Destiny. So now Destiny, you done sat on this information. You ain't said nothing to Stormy about this until now. You and Stormy are friends because you're trying to build an alliance and make Stormy not like Sunny and have a reason for her to turn up her nose to her when you already knew that Sunny may have said something about her before. So now why would you come back and bring that information to her now? Why is it so important now versus when she said it? Why is that? I got Paul. Yep, Paul, you out here too. Boom. See how that work? Caramel can mod and talk. I can do more than one thing at one time. Ask my husband. All right. So Stormy says, yeah, she says that I can hear through the wall, bitch. Meaning that whenever Destiny and Tisha got caught talking about Melody, that's when Melody stopped being friends with Destiny. Okay, that was the reason why Mel stopped being friends with Destiny, because she heard Destiny talking through the wall about her. So she was like, yeah, I can hear through the wall. So you ain't heard nothing through the wall. Destiny actually told you that there was a conversation had about you. Now, Carlos said, what was actually said about you that made you, okay, not like Sonny? So Stormy says that she was told by Destiny that Sonny told her that why does her lip touch her nose like that? Don't you think that's weird that her lip touches her nose like that? Meaning that her nose is long and that it hangs down on her. Like, everybody been saying that about you, Stormy. Like, literally everybody's been saying that about you. So what made it so prominent and what made it stick out so much more that Sonny said the shit? Everybody been saying that. All the content creators that were dragging you said that your nose touched your lip. So why are you so mad now? Why are you so mad now that Sonny said the shit versus everybody? You didn't have that much energy when everybody else said that about your damn nose touching your lip. Now all of a sudden you in your feelings and you crying and carrying on in the damn interview about somebody saying something that's really true. But my thing is, Destiny, you use that as an advantage to try to turn Stormy against her. But it don't matter, because Stormy, they're saying, ain't even going to be on the show next season. So Destiny, you're going to have to scramble for a real storyline next season if you're brought back, because the person that you're trying to be all up under and be fake friends with, because I think it's fake. I feel like Destiny is not going to be friends with anybody unless it benefits her in some type of way. Okay? Destiny is not going to be friends with somebody unless it benefits her in some type of way. And I said all that to say this, because Destiny, you would not forgive Stormy for the situation between you, that Valentine's Day situation, until you saw that Gucci bag. I know I ain't lying. You held on to that anger and that vitriol towards Stormy until Stormy showed up to that damn Madonna event with that Gucci bag. And then you were like, oh, I guess I can get over it. She did. Y'all know that. That girl sat there with her face all scrunched up. Stormy kept apologizing to her. Destiny, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Like, can we get over this? Like, can we talk? Can we be friends? Like, she did not get over that situation and say, okay, let's be friends, or let's just get over it. Let's just, let's sweep it under the rug and let's just not keep revisiting this situation until she saw that damn $2,000 Gucci bag that Stormy done went out here and paid for her friendship for. I mean, that's the truth. So now y'all have a mutual hate for Melody. That's y'all bonding, that trauma bonding. Y'all have a mutual hate for Mel, and now for Sonny. And that's how you guys are bonding as friends? Because of y'all mutual hate for someone? That's weird. Oh, I'm mad with you. I'm not speaking to you. She wasn't trying to hear shit when Stormy was trying to talk to her in Madonna. Like, she had her head turned over like this. Stormy talking to her. She was like, Destiny, I'm really sorry. Like, can we get past? Like, she was literally almost begging her to get over it. She said, and I bought you something. Here go Destiny. Soon as she said, I bought you something, here go Destiny. I bought you this $2,000 Gucci bag. Well, yeah, I think I could get over it. I don't think I'm really that upset no more. That's Destiny. I said, girl, look at this child right here. Now all of a sudden you hanging out on all her TikTok lives. You traveling, going out of town with her when she go through little family stuff. You were seen in Mississippi down there with her having like a little family reunion type thing. You are hanging up under her like a little lost puppy. It's weird for somebody that you hated so much and was about to crack over the damn head with a chair. It's weird. Now Stormy is doing interviews dragging Sonny, and she never had no issue with Sonny, and it's all because she is trying to have some type of an allegiance with Destiny. Is that not crazy? You ain't have no problem with no Sonny. You didn't have a problem with the fact that Sonny got with Moses and the way they got together. Because if you did, you would have had a problem with the way Ariane got with Martell. Boom. I'm going to say it again. If you had a problem with the way Sonny got with Moses, you would have had a problem with Ariane. But you were friends with Ariane. knowing that you were also low-key talking to and trying to be friends with Melody, who also was married to Martell, who you also knew. Y'all follow me? How you gonna pick who you mad at when it's almost the same situation? You trying to say that Sonny was a side chick, so was Ariane. Ariane was messing with Martell for years. You knew Melody, but you sat on that information. You said nothing. You weren't mad about it. You didn't go after Ariane. Hell, you didn't even tell nobody you knew Ariane until Mel got you on the show. You did not tell people that you knew Ariane, because Ariane kept saying, don't make me blast you. Ariane was behind the scenes like this, girl. Like, don't make me tell your ish. She was tearing Stormy's ass up behind the scenes. But she did not open her mouth to say that she knew who Ariane was and that Ariane used to work in her shop. Yeah. Stormy used to own a beauty supply shop. Ariane used to work in her shop. Ariane used to sit out in her parking lot in the car with the same guy who is now saying that he is Knox's daddy. Stormy used to go out there and stand out there and talk to Ariane. So you knew who she was. You knew her. So now how are you so mad at Sonny about this situation with Moses for Destiny, but you didn't have that anger towards Ariane for messing with your other friend's man who was Melody? And Martell, this girl breaking up a marriage. Destiny was a whole side chick to Moses. Destiny was a whole side chick to Moses, who we've already heard him say that he had a girlfriend when he met Destiny. And Destiny said, I don't care. I'm still willing to see you. But you out here capping for this girl like Moses was her husband when Melody was wholly married to Martell and had kids with this man. And you sat on information until it was beneficial to you, until you got your foot in the door on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And now you're not even friends with Mel. You're not even friends with Mel no more. And she's the reason why your business is doing the way that it is, because nobody knew you. Nobody cared about you. You were this no-name person with a couple things on the shelf over there at Walmart and Target. Nobody knew about you. Your sales didn't jump until you got on the show. So you used Mel to social climb, just like everybody else did. Child. So why would Destiny, my question to you is, why would that information be so important to Stormy now? Why you didn't tell her that was said about her when it was said? You know why? Because Sonny was helping you get gigs. Sonny, you said Sonny was your friend. Sonny was helping you get gigs. You never would have got that gig with Monica. Wasn't nobody trying to hear you then anyway. But Sonny was also working to get you gigs outside of being your producer. Sonny was helping you. You were getting money. Even Sonny said she was giving you money for bills and stuff. So you wasn't about to mess that up. So even though she was sitting there talking junk about Stormy, you weren't going to say anything about it because you were benefiting from the friendship. You were benefiting from the friendship. So you weren't going to say nothing because it didn't matter to you. At the time that she was talking shit about Stormy, it was funny to you. But now that you're not friends with Sonny, now you're creating this friction between two women that it don't have to be. When Sonny was good enough to give you her hard-earned money like everybody else was doing, you done turned on them. This is some teenage bullshit right here between them. But Destiny's loyalty is always to those that give her something. Just like her loyalty towards Martell, whom she said, Mel didn't get me on the show. It was Martell. So your loyalty towards Martell, that whatever he asked you to do, whether right or wrong, you're going to do it because of your loyalty to him, of him getting you on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I'm pretty sure he reminds her every chance he get. When he asked her to do something like go on the girls trip and record Mel. You know Martell was behind that bullshit. You know Martell was behind that bullshit. So you know she gonna do whatever she's going to do for Martell when he asks her, because he holds over her head what he's done for her. I helped you get on the show. If it weren't for me helping you get on the show, you wouldn't give the check. So why wouldn't you do this for me? Y'all know how Martell is manipulative. Y'all know he's manipulative. That's why she does it. But I have a problem with people who don't have a problem with things being said about somebody else until it benefits them. Like you could have told Stormy that her nose touched her lip, which she already knew that, when it was said. But you thought the mess was funny, and you sat there and engaged in conversation, and you probably laughed and carried on the whole conversation with Sonny. But now you're gonna run back and tell some old conversations that was had between you and Sonny. How long ago was that? How does that been? Girl, that's our show for today, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here, okay? Thank you to my mods for not being here. and Cameron had a mod, but I still love y'all down, okay? I still love y'all down. Love you guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you to all of the content creators that joined the live today as well. I will see you guys later on for our pop-in, okay? Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day, all right? Please don't forget to like the video, share the video. If you're joining for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that we can stay in the algorithm and put out more videos to come, okay? Love you guys down. Enjoy your day, and goodbye.